Sudan civil war, the devastating capture of Fasher. A devastating turn in Sudan's civil war. The ongoing civil war in Sudan has taken a particularly brutal turn with the capture of Fasher, a city in Darfur, by the Rapid Support Forces, RSF. This development has raised concerns about the potential partition of the country and the safety of tens of thousands of civilians trapped in the city. The RSF, formed from the remnants of the Janjaweed militia, has been accused of committing atrocities against civilians, including ethnic cleansing and summary executions. The capture of Fasher. The RSF captured Fasher after an 18-month siege, effectively conceding its loss by the Sudanese army. Since then, the RSF has been accused of killing hundreds of unarmed civilians in ethnically motivated attacks and hunting down specific individuals, detaining and releasing them only after receiving ransom payments. The level of violence is comparable to the first 24 hours of the Rwandan genocide, according to Yale University's Humanitarian Research Lab. How we know about what's happening. International journalists are not on the ground in Darfur, and news agencies have been unable to reach residents in Fasher due to a media blackout. Much of what is known about the atrocities has come from video footage, much of it filmed by the RSF themselves, geolocated by journalists and human rights analysts, and testimony from survivors who escaped to the nearby town of Tawila. Satellite image analysis conducted by the Yale lab has also provided crucial insights. The RSF and the origins of Sudan's civil war. The RSF was officially formed in 2013 from the remnants of the Janjaweed militia, which was deputed by Sudan's former authoritarian leader Omar al-Bashir to suppress a tribal rebellion in the Darfur region. That operation ended with the genocide of up to 300,000 people. A civil war between the RSF and the Sudanese army began in April 2023 after a power struggle between the two forces, and the conflict quickly spread across the country. The role of the UAE. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, has been accused of supplying arms to the RSF, which the Emiratis have denied. A leaked UN experts report found multiple flights from the UAE, as transport planes made apparently deliberate attempts to avoid detection as they flew into bases in Chad, where arms smuggling across the border into Darfur has been monitored. The UAE's relationship with the RSF can be traced back to the 2015 Yemen war, where the RSF was used to recruit fighters who were sent to Yemen to fight for the Saudi and UAE forces. The UAE's interest in Sudan is also down to its gold, most of which has ended up in the UAE in recent years. The way forward. The world appeared to be placing some focus on Sudan earlier this year when a conference held in London brought together 17 countries, as well as the EU and African Union, to discuss the conflict. It was accompanied by some new pledges of aid, and was billed as an effort to build a new consensus on a way forward. However, there was widespread criticism that some of the countries at the conference were allegedly involved with the conflict, most notably the United Arab Emirates. Sudan's military government has accused the UAE of supplying arms to the RSF, which the Emiratis have denied. Controversy and comment hoax. The capture of Fasher by the RSF has raised concerns about the potential partition of the country and the safety of civilians. The RSF has been accused of committing atrocities against civilians, including ethnic cleansing and summary executions. The role of the UAE in supplying arms to the RSF is also a point of controversy. The situation in Sudan is complex and multifaceted, and it is important to continue to monitor and discuss the developments in the region.